Yes, g'day, I'm Dave and thanks for joining me again. So what I'm going to talk about in this one is the solution that I've come up with by utilising the conversation or owning the conversation. If you've watched the previous videos, you can see that the solution that I've created is a very powerful one using the intelligence of AI very simply at different levels to create an outcome. And in this case, hopefully it's a positive outcome for your business. So the case study that I've used in the past is where the British Carpet Company had a carpet shop in Sydney that's been there nearly 100 years. They've upgraded their site to turn it into an AI website. It basically will function and do all the functionality of a website, but it gives you the answers straight away, images, everything you want to know, saves the conversation to build the conversation up about your business. The next step was to go to Carpet Sydney to explain their domain, their product. They sell carpet in Sydney. They are telling people all about carpet in Sydney, how to clean your carpet, what carpet you should get, what styles there are, what different types there are. It's like a public service. Yes, it does go back to their business because they've sponsored it. They've also gone to the level of sponsoring Sutherland Sally. Now, what Sutherland Sally does is, as explained in the last videos, every question that's asked, answer, so it's great for the end user. You can put up and publish live events, which is a first because you can use the AI technology to put in place the guardrails, the sanitization when the event's republished to make sure that nothing untoward gets published. And then it creates these output pages. Now, the output pages are created in multiple languages. So if someone asks a question in French, it will answer in French. So this is huge for tourism. So if you just take, say, Sutherland Sally as an example, I will show you what you can expect when you try to use my system with your business. Now, I can't make any guarantees because I didn't design the system necessarily to rank well in today's world. It happens to do that, but it's really about seeding the field. You want people talking about your business specifically, not in general, specifically, answering questions about your business specifically, not in general. People, if they want general, they just go and do a search on Google, right? It's not going to get them all the information they want. And even Google now, there's so much information between paid ads, AI responses, it's too confusing. It will be AI assistants. You will ask your AI assistant, I want to go here. What information can you give me? You're not going to go to Google and ask that because Google won't give you specific information. So your AI assistant that you use, if you're in the Shire and you use the Shire AI assistant, you are going to get Shire-centric answers because it's been trained to do that. So all the information breaks down and down and down and down to the point where the agentic workflow means that you might have a manager agent. Then you have an agent who's in charge of human resources and an agent in charge of logistics and an agent in charge of sales and an agent in charge of whatever else you can think of, cleaning. So all these agents talk to each other to come up with a solution of the best way forward and then produce the answer. This does a similar thing. Basically, you're using agents to gather the information and to give back the answer. Then you use that intelligence to filter it. But let's cut to the chase. So if we have a look down here at Sally on the web, you can see that the number of pages that has been created by questions asked to Sally is huge. So the interface itself is set up. I will ask a question now. And let's have a look at what we're doing. Allow our visiting the site. Hey Sally, what's the best surfing beach near Cronulla Station? So Sally will go, she will search her knowledge base and she will come back with an answer. That answer will basically be verbatim sent to the site owner as an email. And we've got here Cronulla Beach, gives a description of the beach, tells you where it is, just a short walk away, and lists the other examples. Now, that question, as I've shown you in the past, then goes through to the back end. So we'll log into the admin side. Here's Sutherland Sally, we'll log in there. And we'll look at the transcript editor. And again, we've got double safety logged in here. So we can see all the pages, the categories that have been created by the AI assistant. These categories, and the last question we just put in is categorized as surfing, okay? Now, that is an output page. I hear you say, that's great. You've got all these output pages with questions. All these questions, if we look at real estate agents, there's 17 answers. Music lessons, 5. There's a whole range of questions that have been answered by the AI. But the important thing is we've got the questions. Are these pages actually meaning anything? So if we go back and we have a look at Sutherland Sally, and I go to Sally Answered, we can actually see that the page has all the links that has been picked up by the search engines. And again, this is not necessarily meant for humans to click on, even though they can click on things. This is really meant for the search engines. If we have another look at for those technically minded, the page source, we can see that all the right meta tags and everything have been placed into descriptions, FAQ section, FAQ schema, have all been put into the pages to create the SEO'd output. And that can be proven very simply by this graph. Okay, just before the 21st is when Sutherland Sally was launched. You can see here straight away the pages that have been indexed. There's 420 pages that have been indexed on Google and 375. If we look at the report, we can see here that the pages that have been indexed and the pages that have been discovered but not indexed. That is a fantastic result. That proves that the technology works in today. I did not design this for today. This is a bonus. If you happen to rank on Google or Bing, fantastic. You still can do that. But what will happen is all these conversations, all these questions, everything you want to know, beach cafes, everything is out there in the ether, targeted to your business. Now, in this case, with Sutherland Sally, it's basically general information about a district. But imagine this is about your town, or imagine this is about your business. This information will stick there, stay there. It's conversation. It's all about the conversation and truth. Now is the time to get in front of your competition. Implement this system. This system will create a lot of interest, not to mention the fact it's a great customer service tool, and you can expand and test the water with AI and AI intelligence in your business. So yeah, please contact me. I'm a small business owner myself. I designed this not necessarily as a programmer, even though I can program and I've designed it. I designed it because I've had a lot of years in business and I know what small businesses need. And I know it can get very confusing. So I'm here to hopefully help you guys out. Again, contact me. Feel free to contact me. All the contact information is wherever it is around the place. I have a website, obviously got the YouTube channel as well. But the main thing is, don't be scared. Ask the thing a question. If you don't ask it a question, your competition is. Now is the time. You can't keep putting this off. AI is a wave. It is coming. I'm not trying to be the harbinger of doom or anything like that, but I've been around a long time. I was there at the start of the internet. I've gone through all the periods of communication, and this ticks all the boxes, and it ain't going away, and it ain't going to get any worse. So anyway, hopefully I've convinced you to take the step. If you're scared, give me a call. I'll step you through it. I talk a lot. That's why I love Own the Conversation. I try not to own the conversation, but I do talk a lot. But anyway, thanks for your time, and I'll see you in the next one.